Health Crusaders, Dr. Wren here, and today we're going to think about cauliflower. Did you know 2015 is officially the year of the cauliflower? I mean, it's great if you're more of a foodie and not as interested in keeping up with the animals of the Chinese zodiac, the Kardashians, or the next time Mercury will be in retrograde, right? You just have to remember one veggie a year. No goats about it. This year, it's cauliflower. Now, that's a Jersey cauliflower as big as our hair. But let's start off by being a little bit more realistic. Cauliflower is super interesting because of its versatility and flavor. Don't let its pale you fool you either. When it comes to eating the rainbow, as we've mentioned in a past segment, white foods contain plant compounds that may prevent against stroke. Did you ever stop to think why cauliflower and its cruciferous family members like broccoli and cabbage give off a stinky smell? It's due to the sulfur it contains, which may help inactivate carcinogens that can have cancer-fighting effects. But I think cauliflower's strongest asset lies in its superhero power of being a shapeshifter in the kitchen. It can be blanched, boiled, grated, and roasted. It's great as a low-calorie and carbsy substitute for starches like mashed potatoes and rice. When pureed, cauliflower is more rich and creamy than those Jersey boys. To get in on this tasty trend, some of the healthiest recipes using cauliflower are cauliflower sushi, cauliflower mashed potatoes, cauliflower rice, and cauliflower chocolate cake. Yumsy. They are way easy and fun to make, and if you found yourself with a watery mouth, which is the first step of secreting enzymes for the digestive processes, or just intrigued by how these are made, please visit lorenlarino.com for the Dr. Wren recommended recipes. Could you imagine one day walking into a bagel shop in town and being able to order an everything bagel that gives you sustainable energy and tastes good? My very favorite new age cauliflower recipe is just that, a cauliflower-based everything bagel. This recipe is the lengthiest and most entailed, so I figure I'll verbally walk you through it today. It will also be posted on lorenlarino.com, and that will be the picture heading you will see in my blog Z. So my friend Boo loves to help me prep for this in the Renzi Cucina. Ever since he made the switch to this cauliflower version, he hasn't been as bloated. Got your pen and paper handy to write it down? Okay. First, preheat the oven to 400 degrees. You will need 2 bowls, small and large. Have parchment paper on a baking sheet ready to go too. We start by grabbing the large bowl to combine ingredients for the bagel base. Taking a grater, grate an entire small head of cauliflower into a large bowl. Ideally, it will end up looking like rice. That's my grater, another reason why they call me Doc Star. You want to crack 2 organic eggs on top of that, then get ready to add a couple more things on top of that, like 3 tablespoons of almond flour, which I love to make from scratch with raw almonds, 1 tablespoon coconut flour, ½ teaspoon garlic powder, and 1/4 teaspoon of that cutesy pinkish Himalayan sea salt. Mix that up really good and set it aside for a moment. Grabbing your small bowl to combine the everything topping ingredients, start by putting ½ teaspoon poppy seeds. Did you know that's what it looks like when it comes right from nature? You dry it out so it looks like this, then shake it and dissect the poppy seeds out of it. So 1 tablespoon sesame seeds goes in next, then 1 teaspoon dried minced garlic and 1 tablespoon dried minced onion, which are both great to make from scratch in a dehydrator. And finally, a ½ teaspoon of that pinkish salt. Now, mix all the topping ingredients around for fun and back over to the big bowl. Make 4 balls out of your cauliflower dough and lay them on the parchment paper, covered with the baking sheet. Sprinkle the everything topping over them very lightly, pressing it into stick. Bake for 15 to 20 minutes, and you can even broil them directly on the rack for 3 to 5 minutes when they are done baking for extra crispiness. They sell a great dairy-free diet cream cheese and earth-balanced organic buttery spread in our local ShopRite if you're daring enough to try the complete alternative bagel experience. Before we close, we can't be complete without a game of Name That Leaf. What's that one? Is it A, dandelion leaf, B, cabbage leaf, C, cauliflower leaf, or D, a 4-leaf? Like you haven't seen enough of them today, you better have guessed C for cauliflower leaf. Looks like more of a cauliflower nest by the way that little guy's trying to form, don't you think? Maybe next time you eat at the Mark Twain Diner in town, remember that he said, cauliflower is nothing but a cabbage with a college education. Smooches, and think again next time.